Welcome back to Closing Time with Nick El-Tawil. I am once again Nick El-Tawil, and I'm here again with my guest, Luka Cooley, and he brought his buddy Sheldon Angelov. Sheldon Angelov.
Yes, sir.
These two guys run a music community here in Arizona. It's called Electric Sanctuary. Now, last time you came on, it was just an idea. It wasn't something that was happening yet. But now you guys have been out there, you've been doing it, you've been getting views on YouTube. As we can see up there, we got one of your videos playing in the background.
Yeah, that's the new one. That's the new one.
Nova Kane, what's up? Hey, boo.
Yeah, the idea's kind of really expanded from what it was. Like when it first, I think we were talking about it just being it was just kind of a garage at that point. But like now it's really just like, it's beyond what the space is. It's become a collective more, and like we have ideas to kind of go out of the space, do sets in other areas, like Thai massage parlor. I don't know. Look out for that one.
So yeah, I remember when we first got together, it was gonna be like a collective of local DJs and artists and producers, and it was gonna be kind of like you guys just making music together. But I feel like it's turned into more.
Yeah, it's turned into more of almost a label. We're like right now we're just releasing sets for the DJs, but like eventually it's gonna be releasing music under Electric Sanctuary for all these different people who've done sets for us, and it's kind of going to become like a community of local people that just like expands to, not local anymore. That's the goal, is to make everyone local here, no longer local. And like we're going with like the European EDM scene. So like we are in Arizona, we do like obviously want to bring Arizona up, but we are kind of like we're marketing more towards EDM in like Europe with like hard trance and hard like some techno and stuff like that, like faster stuff. More like opposed to like we do a lot of house, but like faster,
How long have you guys been officially open with Electric Sanctuary? It's been since 2025, right? Like you guys opened last year?
Yeah, so initially everything got pushed back. Our hope was like we start in August of last year, but then
that was right before I sat down with this
guy.
But then that got pushed back a little bit because the build was kind of taking a little too long, and our first set was Luka out of the space, just as a Halloween party. But that was kind of like our trial run a little bit. So we brought just all of our friends, homies that kind of saw the whole process as it was coming together, and then everyone just kind of had a little bit of a party dressed in costumes, and then that set was kind of the first thing that sort of opened this up. But then we had a little break around New Year's just to kind of restructure things, get our plan down for this year, and then we kind of restarted back up in February. So it's, it took a little bit to get things rolling, but now we're pumping.
I like it. Halloween. That was actual Halloween?
Yeah, it was.
So, because you did a Halloween party with me at Optima, but it was a week before.
Yes, yeah, it was a week before. Yeah, no, the Halloween, it was like on, I think.
This guy is good because all the people at Optima were like, can you just turn off that loud music, sir? I asked him to play like Halloween song, he was like, no, we don't want your EDM, your good house music. No,
That's how you know it was good. That's how you know it was good. When they're telling you to turn it off, it's like too heat. It's just like
it's too hot. They didn't get it.
I wanted to weigh in on what you guys were talking about earlier. We've noticed nowadays with rap is a lot of the rappers blowing up here are having to merge into having EDM type of beats, like you were saying, in order to stick with what the general public wants, because that's the biggest genre right now. So they have to merge their style with what's popular.
Well, I think it's just a natural progression, because when hip hop was just coming out, you had to use an actual MPC, which I had an MPC back in the day. So I had it's a drum machine. Do you know what an MPC is?
I know what an MPC
You know what an MPC is. So it's it's very time consuming to get a sample, chop it up, and put it in the MPC, and then you have to actually make the track once you do all that. So it's actually pretty time consuming. But then once, Logic Pro and Ableton and all those things came out, then you have it on your laptop, and it's much quicker, and you can make so many different sounds and sound changes so much more easily. And I feel like that's when EDM really became mainstream, because it was so much easier to make those different sounds. And naturally, like hip hop just went with that too. It's like, okay, well, they're doing all these different, sounds and changes within a short period of time. Like we can do that too. Like I don't really know how the word is to describe it, but it's like instead of like 4 notes playing over 4 bars, it's like, okay, they got a 1/64th note into a 1/64th note, and so there's like 64 notes within one beat. That's essentially what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
It's also a lot easier for like the normal person to kind of jump in on like production and EDM nowadays. It's because of that. Like there's so many packs, so many like I don't know if you've heard of Splice, but it's just a massive just sound library of everything you can find, and that's kind of like everyone uses. I mean, Chris Lake, like the best known producers are all using sound someone else made. It's not even them making it a lot,
Yeah. It's funny because I paid like $500 for a single keyboard with sound packs.
Mm-hmm.
So it like was just one program. It wasn't like a collection of every sound ever. It was just like one pack. I paid $500 and I thought that was a steal. This was like 2011.
It could have been.
It was a steal back then. And now you're like, you probably pay what, $200 for every sound ever.
Not actually, no. Actually, there's a sound pack that I really want. It's like a few grand. So
is it?
Yeah, so it does. If you want, because the thing about that is everyone using it. So if you want more unique sounds, you got to spend the money
to get the extra ones.
Sounds.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so it's still a little gate capped.
It
like
is
that.
totally.
Yeah.
It totally is. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like if you're making your sound designs and you gotta like. If you're a sound designer, you like looking at it from a business point of view, you got to choose which route to go. Like if you go through Spice, I'm sure they're taking all of it, but like your sound's getting used so much, so like it might add up to if you were just selling them yourselves. But I don't know.
I remember back in the day, I would like listen to certain songs that were on the radio, whatever, and I could tell like that's a GarageBand sound.
Yeah.
Like, I heard that in GarageBand. Like that is the default Apple comes with your computer sound.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's still like that.
Still like that, yeah.
It's still. I mean, like I'll be making songs, and then I'll listen to a song, and it'll be the same vocal that I'm using. I'm like, damn, I gotta look deeper for a new vocal. Like, and that happens all. I mean, there's like massive songs that like we hear all the time, and you don't realize it's from Splice. But like massive. I can't think of any right now, but like all the house guys are just using the Spice kind of vocals. So you tend to like hop on the same trend.
Yeah. Well, if you go back to hip hop, there's something like 10 different drum breaks that were used in like hundreds and hundreds of hip hop songs. Like, and granted, this is before people were programming their own drums. It was like we had to take drums from another song. So there's like 10, drum breaks, and they ended up being in like hundreds of 80s, 90s hip hop songs.
Yeah.
So same thing. Yeah. So, what else you guys got? Are you gonna play any sets of your own going forward?
Yeah, so actually, I mean, the Thai massage parlor, I am gonna, I am doing that set. That'll be a.
It's not what you think.
It's not what you think.
It's not what you think.
Yeah, stop asking questions.
Stop asking
Just
questions.
watch the video.
Just go.
Yeah.
Just buy.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't ask.
Yeah. We kind of like I don't know if you see on Instagram a lot of those coffee house sets blowing up, where it's just like a random location that people are just kind of vibing, listening to music. It's so random, though. We're trying to find, like, the most random places we could possibly find. I feel like a Thai massage parlor, like, our goal is to make, like, if we can get some foot massages going, right?
That's metal. To, like, just do a concert in a Thai massage parlor, like, people are going to think what they're going to think. They're going to hear that. They're going to be like, oh. But it's going to be a vibe.
Yeah, it's going to
be a vibe.
Yeah,
it gets people's attention. That's all you need to do.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So you did the build out in your garage, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so it started as a garage, and then we took out the garage doors and then double soundproofed every wall. So every wall is like, it's soundproofed. Like my neighbors don't hear it. It's pretty crazy.
Which is good.
Yeah, which is kind of needed a little bit.
Kind of needed, yeah.
Yeah.
So soundproofed in your garage, and then you just throw the sets in your garage.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, now it doesn't even resemble a garage at all. Like now it's just a building.
Where do you park your car?
We're not in the garage.
It was never being used as a garage.
So he's parking his car in the 120-degree Arizona sun just for this, so that's how you know he's committed.
That's how you know we're in this for the long run.
You sit down in that leather seat and your ass is just on fire.
I wish they were leather, but yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't usable as a driveway at all. Anyways, it was like it's facing. It's built perfectly for what we wanted. Like it was too perfect. Like it faces an alleyway, so no one ever needs to go into our house. It's just you go straight into there and you go straight out. It's like door in, door out. You don't need to like go through our house. It feels very much like an underground venue, like big city kind of thing. So like Berlin. I don't know if you know like Berlin techno scene. That's what we want to be like.
I will say, I did a trip through Europe, and Berlin was by far the most unique city, because it got bombed completely in World War II. So like you go through most of Europe, the buildings are like 1700s, 1600s. Berlin, everything's newish. I don't want to say new. Everything's within the last 100 years because they got blown to shit in World War II.
Yeah.
So it just had a very unique vibe, and I thought it was such a cool city. I would love to go back and spend more time there.
Oh, you have. I mean, that's the spot for anything. Not even just for what we're talking about. Just for like unique traveling. That's the place. Just like anywhere you go, there's an underground something. There's an underground bar. There's an underground.
We went to an underground bowling alley.
Exactly. What was that? What was in the underground bowling alley? Was it like?
I don't know. We were like, so I was young when this happened. So like, I wasn't even 21. They were serving us drinks and all this. It was great.
Yeah. That's why you go when you're before 21.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But no, I had a good time in Berlin. But then I had a friend when I was in New York. He was actually the guy who got me into real estate. His family was from Hamburg. So Germany's really unique because they got Berlin, they got Hamburg, and they have, what's the other one? It escapes my mind right now, but there's 3 major cities in Europe. What was it? Munich, Hamburg, Berlin. So they got 3 cities and all have very different vibes, but they're all like sort of the capital. It's not like one's...
Too.
Frankfurt,
It's their industrial kind of banking capital.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of those cities are now they're losing their charm and their culture because of the fact that it's becoming they're bringing a lot of immigration is kind of having a massive change.
Yeah, no, I don't want to live in Germany.
And
I like America.
It's kind of like it's getting to that point where there's clubs, there's restaurants, there's things that were there for so long that are getting ripped out because the people now living in that neighborhood do not want that, or their religion doesn't even allow them to do that. So it's kind of it does kill the culture, but brings in a new perspective.
Yeah, I don't think that's wrong. That's like that's what do we
spot.
call it? Gentrification, when rich people move into a neighborhood that was historically poorer.
Exactly.
It's like the opposite of gentrification.
In a sense, yeah.
They're ungentrifying Europe.
Yeah, and it's not bad. It's not like
never thought that would happen.
Yeah.
You can't, like, these people aren't inherently bad, or they're not
trying
to change it personally. They're not coming there and
There's
be
nothing
like,
inherently
take it
bad
out.
about it. Yeah.
But that's just kind of the natural way it progresses. And we've even noticed now, like, smaller cities like Karlsruhe in Germany, where there is a lot of that culture, a lot of that more kind of traditional German kind of origin from back in the day. They're now pulling a lot of the scene from the bigger cities that don't tend to have as much of a population that wants to go out. So the smaller, like 100, 200K people cities are seeing a lot bigger of a blow up than even Berlin is, where Berlin's now seeing closures constantly of some of their most famous nightclubs even.
It's so funny because in America, or at least since COVID, people leaving the big cities, moving to suburbs. It's like Scottsdale instead of like LA or New York or whatever. So it's very interesting to see that it's a worldwide trend.
Of course.
Are you from Germany?
No, I am not.
No, your last name, you're definitely Russian or some sort.
No, it's Bulgarian.
Bulgarian.
So that's
Soviet.
what brings
Soviet.
Me and Luka close too.
We're both Balkan, so.
Yeah, we're both from that region. Both have that love for that sound that's coming out of Europe right now. So it's what helped us get to this point where we could have that kind of vision to even bring this to life. So
Electric Sanctuary, boys and girls. Check them out. I'm Nick El-Tawil. Thanks for watching.